What do you think? You're listening to the Hamilton mixtape. You're listening to Simply Christmas. Tell me everything. How are you? How have you been? I'm in London, shooting a film over here. The Mustache is about. 7 viewers, 31 viewers, 93 viewers, 160. Hi! I'll stop counting. But welcome. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Hey Lauren. Hey Hannah. Jillian. Hey. So yeah, The Mustache is about the film that I'm over here in London shooting. I'm with a really esteemed group of thespians, learning so much. I'm loving this city. Nicolette is here with me. Maybe I'll coax her to come and join me on Facebook Live. But I wanted to check in with you guys. Thank you for indulging me. Thank you for your patience. I know I was supposed to do it yesterday, but yeah, it gets difficult. My connection is weak. My connection is not weak. Damn. I hope you guys can see me. Kayla says, I wonder how to fix my connection. I'm gonna trust. Kayla asked me if I missed Hamilton. There's no real need for me to miss Hamilton because, you know, I still talk to my friends. I'm still listening to the Hamilton mixtape. It hasn't really gone anywhere. So while I'm not there every single night, I am still connected to the show. I'm gonna ask Nicolette to just check to make sure that I'm coming through. Hey babe, when you get a chance, can you just check in to see on your phone if like, you know, if you can see me and stuff? Anyway, I have questions that you guys have sent me. You guys have sent me questions with the hashtag Ask Odom Jr. I'll answer even a few after this Facebook Live. I'll answer a few of them online, on Twitter, on Facebook, just in case I don't answer yours here. Maybe I'll answer yours later tonight. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you guys, really. Elise asks, any tips for beginning singers that may or may not sound like dying goats? Cough, me, cough. Any tips? Yeah, it's really about training your ear, Elise. It's about training your ear. Singing is an oral tradition. It's passed down. So you want to be able to listen really well and repeat what you hear. So record yourself and just be critical. Be hard on yourself. Barack Hussein Obama, can you please complete that song? I didn't write that song. People think I wrote that. BET wrote that. Somebody just mentioned the song, the little performance I got to do for the president a couple weeks ago. BET wrote that. I didn't write it. Part of the skit was pretending like I wrote it, but I didn't write that. So maybe they'll finish it one day. It needs a little work though. They gotta punch it out. Connor Martin asks over on Twitter, Ask Odom Jr., what was your biggest inspiration for Hamilton? My biggest inspiration was the music, was what Lynn had written. That was if I ever felt like I lost my way or things got muddy or you know, unclear for a moment, I would just go back to the glorious text. I would just go back to what Lynn had written. It's telling me that my connection is weak. Where's my router? I think I'm near the router. My connection be weak. Hopefully you guys can still see and hear me. Andrea Powell asks on Twitter, at what point did you look around and realize you had made it and could truly call yourself a professional? Thanks for being you. Thank you for your question, Andrea. I don't know if I have ever looked around and said I've made it. I mean, I don't want to tell tales. I mean, they made it, you know, Tony night is a big night. You sort of feel like this is, you know, this is something that nobody can take away from me. And so this is like a tangible thing that I can look at and say I achieved that. But the professional thing, I think, yeah, it happened really young. You know, when I got my first job in the theater and I was making $75 a week, I felt like a I felt like a little professional, you know. I felt like I was making enough money to, you know, buy myself my, you know, bottle rockets, whatever the hell I was buying for $75 a week, or, you know, blow pops or whatever. But yeah, I felt like a professional even then. The very first time I got paid to be an actor, I felt like a professional even then. Tyler Harris, pardon me, are you Aaron Burr, sir? I'm not, Tyler. I'm not, but good question. Thank you for the question, Tyler. Katie Seward. We'll just do a few more. Katie Seward asks, what's your favorite thing about winter? My favorite thing about winter is probably, you know, the bundling up at night, cuddling up close to someone that you love very much, someone who maybe will join me on Facebook Live. But also, yeah, just bundling up for the cold weather outside and making your way through the town. Ask Odom Jr., how do you stay motivated? Lee asked me that question. How do I stay motivated? You have to replenish, you know, you have to refill the well. Stay motivated by being around people who are motivated, I think. You go see great work. We went to see, there's a thing out here in London that's based on the 52nd Street project in New York City. Nicolette and I went tonight to go watch this thing where professional actors work with kids from a neighborhood, and the kids write these plays about whatever they want, and they hire professional actors and a professional director, a professional dramaturg, and the people perform the work. So that's got me motivated. Being around Kenneth Branagh has got me motivated. Yeah, I think that's how you stay motivated. Stay around motivated people. Deanna asks me over on Twitter, how do you like London so far? I like it very much. I like it very much. I'm having a ball. I sort of am getting to know my neighborhood. It's a big, you know, it's a big town, so I get lost all the time, but that's okay too. My phone doesn't die. Let me make sure my phone is not gonna die. 1 second. Okay. Babe, I'm almost done. I hope she's gonna come. Michael O'Leary Campbell, congrats on becoming a daddy. Speaking of becoming a daddy, do you guys see it? Do you see the baby bump? See it? There's my phone.
There's a baby in there. Hi guys. Hello.
There's a baby in there.
Is it glitchy? It doesn't like it.
No? When you were watching?
It was glitched like a couple times. But
It did?
hopefully everybody caught it.
Like you couldn't understand what I was saying?
No, I think it just skipped a section.
It keeps freezing on me. I'm sorry, Natalie.
Our internet is really not so good in our flat here, but
Yeah, she said flat. She's a real Brit. No, she's in London. Last question I'll answer from Twitter. Mary asks me, what do you think of Joshua Henry? Smiley face. I think Josh Henry's awesome. I met Josh like 10 years ago. Billy Porter directed a show called Being Alive, and Josh and I did that show together, and I've been a fan of his talent for a very long time. I'm sure he's killing it as Aaron Burr. It's a great part, and Josh is a terrific talent, so I'm sure he's killing it. I'm a huge fan. I'm waiting for him to get in the studio and make some music. He works with the same guy that I make my music with, Joseph Abate. Josh works with him as well.